Hey people, how you doing? Here we are. I'm in the ATL. They call it a hot ATL, but from what's been going on for the last 2 months, we didn't call it the rainy night in Georgia. Because it rained down there every fucking day. Every day, man, it rained. It'll come out light out, and then all of a sudden, bam, it'll get cloudy, it'll pour out rain, and then it'll stop, and then the sun will come back out again. So it ain't hot loud no more. It's a rainy night in Georgia, just like Brook Benton back in the old days. A rainy night in Georgia. What's up, Ted?
Maybe it's just me. I'm the only one. Y'all need to carry y'all ass home in LA.
All right, people.
Welcome to the TED Ed Podcast, where we delve into the issues that shape our daily lives and drive our productivity. We confront topics that matter deeply to all of us, from healthcare and affirmative action to voting rights and monetary success and failure. We cover it all. And yes, we dive into the complex world of politics, exploring how our country has evolved from slavery to the 21st century. Our content is crafted with care and expertise, drawing from years of experience in these critical areas. We invite you to give the TED Ed podcast a listen. You won't be disappointed. Share your thoughts with friends and confidants, and don't forget to like, comment, and share our episodes. Your engagement helps us grow and reach more listeners. Are you passionate about these topics? Do you have unique insights to share? You could be one of our guest speakers. Drop us a line, send an email, or leave a comment. All requests will be considered. Join us on this journey of exploration and understanding. This is the TED Ed Podcast. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
All right, people, we back here with the show here. And Ted said, take y'all asses home. Well, I got a I got a thing to say about that, Ted. I think that everybody, I think it's a blind man bluff out there. They're trying to figure out who's going to give up first. Is Trump going to give up, or is the Democrats going to give up? Somebody's going to give up. I don't know who it's going to be, but I was always, that's why they call him the taco man. Trump always gives up. Chickens out. So we're going to find out if he's true to his name. Taco man. Always chickens out. People on Wall Street gave him that name. Well, not Wall Street. It was the Financial Times. They were the first one that said it. He always gives up. They just wait on him to give up. So maybe that's what they're doing. They're hoping that he gives up and they go home. But Ted, they're creating mess all over the country. Even here in Atlanta, man, they got demonstrators out walking, running up and down the street and everything. So I guess people are, well, I don't know. Is it going to make a difference, Ted? Evidently, you don't think it is. You tell them to go on home.
Nope.
Well, I can almost be there in the LA mayor's office and in her home, all the way into her bedroom and stuff and everything. And she's probably doing the same thing you are. She's on her knees and praying and said, people, please go home. And so this Negro can get the hell out of our daggone city. And the governor is probably sitting down there now and everything, trying to figure out, he talking his shit, but he's trying to figure out how in the hell he's going to get out of this mess too. And like you said, Daddy Trump, he don't give a shit. he wants to create the image that he is the man in charge. but most everybody in this world know he ain't in charge of shit.
As long as he got the military, bro.
Well, this is it's gonna be a Mexican standoff here, and eventually and stuff, if somebody, if there's a real riot, I mean a real riot where people start shooting and killing like they did at Kent State. And most of you folks out there probably have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, Kent State. Or Tenement Square. You have one of those things going on, it's going to be a big daggone mess in this country. But it looks like that's what they want. They want a Kent State over there in L.A. So
Well, you know, within their group, you know, you talking maybe 10, maybe more ethnic groups within the Latin community, all over California, different parts of the country. You know, we say Mexican, yeah, but predominantly people that's in California are Mexican people, but there are a lot of other Latin people. However, there are people that are Mexicans saying that California is supposed to be theirs anyway. So there's a heavy population of Mexican people, 34%, maybe higher, in California. And they run a lot of those businesses and a lot of things that they do. And then they have the backing of the cartel and other groups. So their thing is we want to take it over. I don't care if you bring the military or not, because eventually the Mexican people, the leadership over there in Mexico, go step up their game. Now, here's the thing, though. You have hundreds, I dare say thousands of American businesses that's over there that's doing business with America, and then of course they do a lot of trading with America. The thing in my mind is I'm saying those Latin people that are Americans, flat out Americans, born here, been here for centuries. The thing what I'm looking at is that when you, California and other states, when you start making sanctuary cities and making it safe for people that's undocumented, knowing that it's against the law, and allowing these people to live here for all those years, 10, 15, 20 years, buying homes and having jobs for 10 years or 20 years, and not getting the benefits of an American citizen, that's wrong. They were using those people for cheap labor, Californians and other states.
they're doing that all over, Ted. Like I
I know
said,
that. And basically they are Republican business people and some Democrats, I'm sure. But the bottom line is that in my mind.
Put his name in there too, because I use them also. Go ahead. Go ahead. I use them too. Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is that the bottom line is that instead of these politicians getting the correct immigration laws and everything tightened up, they wanted to keep that cheap labor, just like these business people take their business over to China and getting that cheap labor. It's all about the money. Now, here we are. We at a standstill because you have these white supremacists that want everybody out that's not white. That's not white Anglo-Saxon. So now we are at a standstill now because we know that we were going to be, when I say we, I'm talking about Asians, blacks, and Latin was going to be the majority minority. They know this. They already done the numbers. 2050, boom. So now it's all about trying to keep their power and be in charge of the money. Well, right now, who's in charge of all the money? Donald Trump, 47. He's using that money. They're gonna spend over $140 million just to keep those troops in there for 60 days. And he's gonna spend over $50 million for his parade. And on, all kinds of stuff that he's doing at his will. But yet and still, the thing is, we have to believe in the system. Now, I read an article or a headline saying that the district attorneys was on the job as far as trying to get these people out of being taken. But they don't want to wait for the system. They don't want to wait for the judicial system to get this thing done. And I understand it's a hurt thing. A person working every day, he got to pay his bills, and all of a sudden now he's gone, taken off the job. Kids taken out of school. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that Mark shit don't work. It don't work. But like you said, they want to see if he's gonna back down.
Well, I remember in the 60s, there was 3 thoughts and stuff going on out there for our civil rights. One of them was Martin Luther King. He was a nonviolent person. He sent his folks out there, man, and dog beat them up. They crossed the Edmund Pettus Bridge. They did all that stuff. And then you had the folks over there in Oakland and everything who believed in arming their people but also feeding them breakfast and stuff in the morning, and they killed them off real quick. And then you believe in Martin Luther King. Malcolm X. He believed in political talk and strong army folks and everything, and that they killed him. They also killed Martin Luther King. But before he died and stuff, they passed the Civil Rights Act. They passed the Voting Rights Act. So it looks like civil unrest and stuff. A lot of times and stuff, people get hurt and everything, but it has its power. So I don't want to throw those folks over there who are marching and walking up and down the street out and say it ain't gonna work. People are. It all depends on what happens. It all depends on what happens, and if those troops over there and everything start killing those people over there and everything, and it gets real bad, then yeah, it's gonna get ugly and nasty. But in a struggle, somebody has to die, I guess. But now getting back to your immigration thing, some of our politicians have been wanting an immigration policy for a long time. But guess who stopped it? Daddy Trump. Call them people up and say, I don't want you all to pass an immigration policy. We don't need one. And they didn't. It kept them from passing it. Yes, we have been taking these folks' money for their taxes, putting it into our coffers. We have not allowed them to get Social Security after they just put all their money in there because they pay FICA too. But they knew that when they came here. A lot of them did. Some of them didn't, but a lot of them did. The only thing was that they wanted to get some money in their hands so they can send it back, keep their people and stuff back in their country and stuff from being starved to death. So, choice they made. Now, who has all the money? Trump don't have all the money. He has His friends have the money. Wall Street has the money, and they are sitting back and everything and hoping that he continues to make them some more money. And they're hoping that this crap over there in Los Angeles and stuff subsides itself and everything so they can continue to go back and make money. But for some reason or another, they thought that when they voted for him and they paid all that money to get Trump into office, that they can control him. They done found out that ain't true. Now, let's look at what the hell happened. Why in the hell did that son of a gun go over there and send those troops over there and do all that crap that he did? Look back 2 or 3 days before this shit happened. Him and Elon Musk got into a big ass goddamn fight. Anytime Trump gets backed up and somebody beats him over the daggone head, he changes the narrative. So this shit over there is going on in the LA is because of a change in narrative. He wants to change the daggone story that's coming out. So he sends creates a big mess over there in LA to change the narrative. And he has successfully done that because everything going on now is about these riots and stuff going over in LA, and everybody done forgot about him and Musk and his fight going on with him. They done forgot about his damn tariff shit that he's supposed to have going on here, that he's supposed to be ending here in just a few damn days. Supposed to be over. And he hasn't done shit since March. Here it is June. All their tariff stuff supposed to come to a head, and they supposed to be negotiating 90 trade agreements. And he knows that these trade agreements have not came about. And he don't want nobody to say shit about it, so he done changed the narrative again. He's sending folks over there and everything and creating a whole big new daggone mess and then changed every daggone thing because ain't nobody concentrating on trade agreements no damn more. At least for a while anyway. So that's him. That's his game playing. He playing games and stuff with the American folks. He playing games and he creating a whole big ass mess over there. So when things get to a point where he gets up to the time he got the shit to get off the pot, he was my French people. He starts some more mess someplace else. And that's what he had just done. He done started some mess because Ted ain't no damn where in the world. He should have took his ass over there and sent them troops and National Guard over there into LA. It had not gotten that bad.
Well, I'm going to say this, and this is all I'm going to talk about. If I would have been the governor, I would have got my ass in an armored car, bus, or whatever, put my loudspeaker going through the crowd. Please go home. We will take care of this judiciously. We will go through the courts and get your people back.
Not gonna
Please go home.
It wasn't gonna happen.
I still would have did it. Because now anything can happen now. He gonna bring 700 Marines. He can triple that. He can triple that. Please go home. Because then it was only a few hundred. Now it's thousands.
It was not going to happen like that, Ted. That Trump had made in his mind that he was going to create a catastrophe. This man
If they
had
go
made up in his
home, they
mind.
ain't got no reason to be there.
They can't go home, Ted. These people are taking their family members. Just like you just said, they've been in this country.
What they gonna do? They
10 or
gonna
15
burn down
years.
the place and snatch their family members?
They taking their family members. They want people to understand what the heck is going on.
We already know that. They doing that all over the country.
And the court system and stuff has not done anything. The Supreme Court just gave Trump every daggone process that he wants to do what the hell he wants to do. He done took away TPS from all these folks and stuff who are in this country. Everybody. He can get rid of millions of damn people and stuff now, run them out of this damn country. Some of these people have been here all their lives and stuff, and when you start taking away people, family members and lives and stuff, you are going to fight. There is no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You are going to fight. That's my child. I am going to fight to keep them and not let anything happen to him. The last time he was in office, what did he do? He took these people's children. And some of these folks have not seen their children today. And it's been over 8 years. They have not seen their child. They don't know where their child is at. People get fed up with it. You're going to do something. And the only thing you got to do is get out in the street and ride. And you're right. It's going to create a whole lot of mess there. It could get to a confrontation and everything where they come out there with guns and everything and stuff and shoot everybody down, throw bombs and all this other stuff at these people and everything and stop this rioting going on. And it's going to happen. What you going to do? Congress ain't going to stop them. They got the power to stop them.
Right now, the American people, them folks don't give a shit. Them folks don't give a shit. Them folks don't give a shit. They overwhelmingly is happy that this is happening. They don't.
I remember, Ted, when I was in high school. I was going to school. We had rioting going on in our school every year. And you're right. Them people in St. Ann Township didn't give a shit about them daggone black people. Didn't give a crap about us.
And by the way, just to interrupt you for a second.
But we still
rioted. I have no idea what he's talking about.
We have sit-ins. We went down there and rode down up and
I wasn't involved in none of that shit.
Freedom Riders. I was deeply involved in it. Sit in. Let them people come out there, and they brought the police down there to the school and beat the crap out of some of us and stuff and everything. But that's what it took to get some things done there in the school, so we could have Black history classes. We wanted to be seen. So I got empathy for him, Ted. That's all I'm saying. I got empathy for him. I say, hey, that's all that you can do. I'm sorry to see him. I'm sorry to see him out there getting firebombed and gassed and all that stuff. But hey,
here's the thing, though, Ed. You know, the law is the law. If you're undocumented and you here, you ain't got no business being here.
The law gave them folks the chance to lynch my people, and there was a law against it, but they still lynched us. We were still hung. We were still set on fire. But there was a law out there. Thou shalt not kill. And they still did it.
Well, that's biblical.
Well, it's the same thing. They got the law.
They don't care about the Bible.
Murder. There was murder.
They don't care. They lied. They steal.
Our folks was
lied,
murdered.
They steal. They kill.
And the law sat right there and watched us get murdered and lynched.
Don't bring the Ten Commandments in this, because they don't care about killing.
Hey, well, they do now because it's in our school. The Ten Commandments is going up in these schools and stuff right there.
They don't abide by them. They don't abide by them.
They putting them up.
I don't give a shit if they put up the whole Bible.
They putting the Bible in the school.
I don't care. I don't care.
In the school now.
They don't live by it.
They got to have prayer in school, because there is no division between church and state anymore. That line has been blurred.
They ain't church, bro. They're just putting up a facade. That ain't no church.
And it's working, because it's blurred. It's working.
That's the game they playing.
It's working.
Because they ain't living like a godly people.
Whatever it is working.
They lie, they steal, they kill. That's what did Jesus say?
They taking the money from the public schools and giving it to the
The
private
devil comes to
church schools.
kill, steal, and destroy.
Yes, he can,
And
and he
that's
is
their
doing it,
goal is to kill, steal, and destroy.
and they doing it right now. They are
So
doing it.
that Bible thing is just a facade. They're using the word of God. But let me tell you something. There will be a judgment. There is a judgment. There's judgment's coming all around them, and they don't even know it.
Well,
They don't even know it.
hopefully it comes out to you. Hopefully it comes there. Hopefully it comes. Hopefully before somebody gets killed over there in Los Angeles. Hopefully it'll come out.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming because if those people keep on riding, and last night, you always have these knuckleheads looking to see if they can captivate some money. So they're gonna go through some major department stores and go in and break in and steal shit. And that's what they did, to make it even look worse, than what it is. They're stealing little penny nickels and dimes and shit. And they don't care about the cause or what's going on. They're trying to get money. You got these gangbangers and thieves and sales, to make it even worse. Some of them probably even getting paid to do this shit, to cause all this ruckus. So that's just the way it is. But the bottom line is, as far as I'm concerned, that mayor and that governor should have been telling those people to go home.
They didn't.
Oh, it's okay. They should protest.
They
They
didn't.
should protest. They should protest.
And
As long as it's
and
peaceful, and
and
damn well it ain't gonna be peaceful.
and they're saying that they have a right to protest. They have a right to protest.
The
They have
right
a
is not the thing. Is that the right
They have
strategy?
a,
Is that
they
the right
have
strategy? The
a
strategy
right.
is that to let that shit be like a ghost town.
They
That's
have
the
a
strategy.
right to let it
The right
happen.
is, and then start calling people up for money so that you can get legal counsel to help your family get out of that shit.
That ain't gonna work. That shit ain't working. It ain't working. So one thing I got left to do is walk these streets, and just like some of them saying, shoot me. I don't care. I'm gonna try to protect my family. Shoot me. Just like the governor. Just like the governor told me. So he threw his hand up and said, "Come and arrest me," because Trump said arrest him. So he said, "Come and arrest me." And I'm pretty sure the mayor said the same thing. Come on and arrest me. Take me to jail.
The mayor didn't say no such a thing as that shit.
Well, he told me, he said, "Take me to jail," because they showed him
I'm
on
gonna switch gears
TV.
here right quick.
They said, "Throw me and come and arrest
I'm
me."
gonna switch gears because this
I
discussion
can't make fun of this stuff.
this discussion ain't going nowhere, bro.
I'm
Let me
sitting here,
just say this.
I'm sitting here smiling and laughing and stuff, but somebody could be dead here, man, in just a little bit. This stuff can be to a point and everything where somebody gonna die. It could be.
Let me
It
say
is
this.
a dangerous situation now, but I can't say I can't in good conscience and stuff to you talk against those people
Everybody
doing their
talking against it.
constitutional
I'm
right.
not talking against it. That's their right to do what they want to do. But what I'm saying
They
is,
right.
in my opinion, they should have made that place a ghost town, and they should have been on the phones raising money. Hey, the little money I got, I wouldn't mind donating and helping them get attorneys to try to get their family back. But the bottom line is, this shit ain't gonna work.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know
Okay.
that.
All right.
We don't
Anyway,
know that. We do not know that.
okay.
We don't know
Yesterday,
that. So,
yesterday,
somebody is going to give up to it. I don't know who it's going to be, but Taco is known to give up. So somebody's going to give up. I don't believe
it
them
ain't
people
gonna be
gonna
those
give up.
white males. I can tell you that right now.
Somebody
Because
going to
they
give
don't
up.
give a shit.
Well, Taco going to give up because he can't have all that stuff going on there. He got too much shit going on.
Well, that's what the Democrats is hoping for. They're using this as a
he has a
whatever.
worldwide conference coming on, And he's going to have his military parade. So he wants this shit to be over so people can watch his military parade and
Oh,
not
it's gonna
that
be
ride
protests
and
there,
not
bro.
that ride
They're
over
gonna
there.
be protesting that shit.
Well, he wants to
Might be
have
an
the
all-right
military
ride there.
parade first now. So come his birthday, he's gonna tell people to get out of there because y'all need to come over here and watch my parade. It's gonna end before then, I'm telling you. You watch and see. It'll be over. By Friday, it's gonna be all over. He's gonna pull them people out and bring them all back home.
Well, anyway, I want to talk about money.
Go ahead.
Forget that bullshit.
Go
Let me
ahead.
just say this. 52 weeks, Tesla. The low was 167.41. In 52 weeks now. At one time, that stock was like $600-$700. The high in 52 weeks was $488. Now, here's the thing when I'm talking about rolling stock. See, these people are using Tesla to make money. Because today, the volume was 147 million transactions. The average volume is 127. That's 20 million shares that's over the average. That means people are buying and selling that stock in and out because it went down to 326. So they are using that Tesla as a moneymaker. And they got some other stocks they're doing the same thing. This is the game that these stockbrokers do. They're looking at ways that they can make money. They buy it or they already have it, they sell it. Then they buy some more when it's low, then they sell it. When it goes back up, start going back up. So this is a rolling stock. These people are making money off of Tesla. And that's what they're doing. And I can give you about 4 or 5 other stocks that are doing the same thing. So the thing is, while we sitting up here and these people sitting up here going through all of this nonsense, and really it's not nonsense, but it is nonsense. The bottom line is that people are making money. They don't know what's going to happen when this 90-day thing is as far as this so-called tariff warriors, but one thing they're doing is because the stock market is up, it's like almost 43,000. So the bottom line is these people know that they only got a few days left to make that money until this guy makes this decision what he's gonna do about these tariffs. And depending on what he's gonna do, they know this shit is gonna be tough. The stock market gonna go down to 30-some thousand or less. They know it. So they're trying to make their money now. And that's what they're doing now. They're making their money. Now they probably trying to convince him to not mess with it, and that might happen. He might give it another 30 days or 60 days. He playing games with people.
He is.
That's all he's
That's
doing.
why I
He's just
say
playing.
that's what I just said that. That's what he gonna do. He don't give a crap about that other shit. He don't care nothing about that. He doesn't.
So I just wanted to throw that out there and just, while people are sitting up here talking about all this little nonsense and stuff, and who doing who and doing that and doing this and doing that. There are people that's making big time money. Big time money. Because they got the money to invest. They got the money, when you buying 1 million shares or 500,000 shares, and then, you buy those shares and you bought it at $100 and now all of a sudden it jumps up to 50. You done made a whole lot of money, 150. Now you done made a whole lot of money. Now you can sell again. You done made your money. millions of dollars.
Tesla is irrelevant.
Well, you call it irrelevant, but those people that's making that money, they sure don't think it's irrelevant.
They is irrelevant.
They
Right
making
now.
money, bro.
They is
These people
irrelevant.
making money.
They is irrelevant at this point. They're selling
All
the
the
scraps.
social issues, that
They're
shit should
selling
have been
they're
taken care
selling the
of years
scraps.
ago.
They're selling the scraps. That's what they're doing. They're selling the scraps.
Well, I don't call making $50 million in one day the scraps.
Yes, they do. That's scrap. They selling the scraps. Build your dreams.
Ed, you talking about people that's living from day to day.
Build
These
your
people are
dreams.
living from day to day. You got husbands that's out there doing day labor. You got the women, some of them, not all of them, doing maid's work and doing housekeeping work. They're doing clerical work. They're doing all kind, making minimum wage. Some of them working 1, 2, 3 jobs. You got this, and they living from day to day. They know that. They don't care about those people. They don't care
And,
about those people.
and that's their right to it. If they got money, they don't care. And they've been doing that for decades. They don't care about the poor folks. They're not, because they don't want to be poor.
These people are not poor, they just broke.
Well, same thing.
Now, poor and broke is two different things, bro.
Well, it's all how you look at it. It's all how you look at it. Build your dreams. Remember what I just said. Build your dreams. BYD.
You can't build a dream if you don't have a stable governance. You can't build a dream. You can't build a dream when every time you look around, you got...
BYD.
Say what?
BYD. Remember what I just said. BYD.
I don't know what the hell BYD is.
Build your dream. You will in just a few more rises and set of the sun. Because Tesla's dead.
Man, you know,
When you see this video, you're gonna see in my background behind me is Elon Musk. He got strings, and at the end of the strings is Donald Trump. That's his puppet. he got the dollar on the string because that's his puppet. This man is worth $500 billion. And Trump ain't shit. Getting back to my BYD. You said we're going to leave that alone. Remember what I just said, BYD. They build electric cars, and the company's called BYD. Electric cars, they're selling over 1 million a year.
how many is here in America?
None, because
Trump
don't want it here, and BYD doesn't care. They don't give a shit if Trump license to come here or not, because eventually, Ted, they're gonna come here because somebody's gonna buy them a BYD car, and they're gonna bring it to the United States by hook or crook. It's coming. We gonna have to do something, Ted. All this bullshit crap going on with this mess here, with this tariff stuff, all that crap that Trump trying to do with this big beautiful bill, all that old mess that he is trying to do and everything, and all it's doing is just delaying the destruction of our country. And if we don't stop this shit and everything that's going on and get our act together, we are going to be a third world nation. We are looking down the pipe at it. Most of these countries and stuff now, they are bypassing the crap out of us. They don't give a crap about Trump at all. They don't care about him. And they're going to be making big money. We got to do something. I don't know what the hell it is, but some going to have to break. I hope the Lord come along and deal with this stuff like you just said. I hope that happens. But I'm just frustrated as hell and stuff and everything. We are sitting down here stroking ourselves and not dealing with what the heck going on around here. And we are watching the destruction of our country. Total destruction. And nothing that we can do about it right now. At least I can't. You can't either. So I'm
Well,
frustrated as hell.
well, that's the way you look at it. But I think that right now we're in the best condition that we've ever been.
Don't make me laugh, my brother.
We are, I'm going to say it again, we are in the best condition that we've ever been.
Don't make me laugh.
And why do I say that? Now, listen to what I'm saying here.
I'm listening. All
First of
ears.
all, you have to look at all the different things that America stands for: religion, economic prosperity, protection, security. You're talking about the law. You're talking about families. Now, all of these people that's out there in America, I'm talking about America, looking at all this shit. We voted for this man and his administration, and we thought he was going to make it better. All we've had for the last 6-7 months is chaos. He's not helping us in this country when disasters happen. He's not making it better for the people that are on barely getting by. They're saying, they're looking, they're working, going to work, trying to do their job, but their mind is saying, what the hell is going on? What can we do? Right now, you got a few white supremacists saying, they cheering it on. Yay, yay. I don't give a shit about those so-and-so, so-and-so, every ethnic group they can think of, every religious group they can think of, because they think they live in the Christian life. And maybe some of them are. But the bottom line is that they're looking at this country and they're saying, it wasn't like this when Obama was in president. It wasn't like this when Bill Clinton was president. It wasn't even like this when Joe Biden was president. This man has just pardoned hundreds of people who tried to do an insurrection. And he's pardoning criminals, people that have broke the law. We are in the best shape that we've ever been. That's my thinking. Because these so-called independents, everybody talking about, I'm gonna be an independent. What the hell does that mean? That don't mean shit. Because, 9 times out of 10, you ain't going to vote for the party that you've been coming against anyway. You just going to vote Democrat. You just not going to vote for the person they put that won the nomination. The bottom line is that these people have to make a choice. Do you want a democracy or do you want authoritarian? Do you want to be ran by authoritarian or these oligarchs? These people that all they care about is making more money and then dribble out a few dollars here and there? Or do you want an America, a United States of America? These Democrats gonna have to do the right things. When a person breaks the law and they are undocumented, you have to abide by the law. Yeah, we are all empathetic and sympathy for people that's going through stuff. But then you should have been doing the things that you're supposed to do and get that doggone immigration law passed. We've been dealing with this shit for over 35, 40 years. This is bullshit. Just because you got these corporations and these small businesses want cheap labor that's under the table. They got a thing called they call it, I'm trying to think of the term that they use, non-farming or whatever they call it, something that they don't even put on the books, because there are millions of people that's not on the books in different parts of the red states, most of the red states, because that's where they pay people under the table. They do a lot of it, at these meat packing houses and all that. And they're not on the books. But they allowed them to do that because, you know what? Most black people ain't doing that shit no more, bro. Them days is over. They ain't working in no meat factory. You got a few of them, but most of them, they looking for office jobs and high-end clerical jobs and customer service jobs and sales jobs and stuff like that. They looking to do mortgages and work for banks and all that stuff. A lot of black folks are highly educated and skilled. They just haven't had the opportunity to do the things. And what I mean by opportunity, I'm talking about available capital to build. And that's not the bank's fault. That's black folks' fault. Not investing in your own people.
So
Because we got multi-millionaires all over the country.
So how, from your first question, you said we are in the best position that we have been in centuries. I'm still trying to figure out what that is. What is the situation that we are in that is the best? I don't understand.
Because everything is wide open, bro. Everything
Oh,
is on the table. Everything is wide open. Everything is open. Those
oh,
people that are against us, we
oh,
know they're against us.
oh.
Those people are for us, we know they're for us. So the bottom line is, it ain't no more, for a while, they were sort of tolerating us. Now they bring this knucklehead in and he talking BS and treat people, like shit. And, hey, you had this Karen and Tim syndrome and, they think they can say whatever they want to say and do this and do that. That's BS. The bottom line is that when you don't take care of your own and you don't reach back, and there's a lot of people that are reaching back and have reached back. I just read an article and people are doing piecemeal, but they're still doing something. TI just built almost 150 units for the homeless and for other people to live in these units. You got Queen Latifah just built a big old apartment complex for people. There are people that are doing things in a small way, but the thing is, we have to do shit collectively. And build communities, and then you gotta put up security so that make sure that you don't bring those knucklehead ass police in there, and then protect people from all those damn white supremacist racists. I mean, Claude Anderson, he got a roadmap. He done already told us, the shit to do. I mean, he ain't the only one. There's a whole lot of people that told us what to do, but then still, what we can't do is that people so scared that, everybody think they can do stuff by themselves. This right here is a collective thing. This right here is all about being collective and then getting shit together and making sure that everything is taken care of and protected. You had that Altadena situation that was going on, and people were setting fires deliberately to destroy some of those black communities. Because there are a lot of successful, educated black people. And I've been knowing this for years because I used to talk to hundreds of them. Hundreds of them.
Okay, Mr. Harvey. I hear you. I hear you. We are doing some things. You're right. There's some positive shit going on. I was wondering when you're gonna realize that. If we still got some positive stuff, and there was like bad shit going on. We got positive stuff going on around. Still got it. Anyway, Ted, we at the end of the show, man. This shit is going too fast for me.
Well, I'm gonna say this is my last word.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's not so much as the church. I'm gonna say this. It ain't about the church. It's the body. The body of Christ. It's the body.
Well, we're in a battle.
No, we're not in a battle.
Yes, we are. We're in a battle.
No.
And what does the Bible say? The battle is mine. That's all I got to say. The battle is mine, not yours. Ain't that right? The battle is mine, not yours. Remember that. Okay? You read your Bible now. The battle is mine, not yours. Did you just say that? I thought I heard you say that about a half hour. I thought you said that about a half hour ago. I thought you said that about a half hour ago.
And you interrupted me. Stop interrupting me. Don't make me lose my train of thought when I'm on the road. We love y'all. That's all I gotta say. We love y'all. All people, but especially black people. I'm gonna tell you that right now. God don't have no favors, but I'm gonna tell you something. The shit that we done went through, I'm telling you, man, we are wizards. We are immaculate. The shit that we have went through. If you know your history, 400 years of history, we are immaculate, man. We are, oh my goodness, man. It's just amazing how the cream just comes to the top. It's just amazing. It's amazing, man. I'm telling you, man. It's just amazing. The gifts that we have, the abilities that we have. It's just amazing, man. I'm telling you, man, I am so proud of black people, man. I don't know what to do. And yeah, you're going to always have knuckleheads and you're going to have stupid people and people that don't know no better. don't care and all they out is for the $90. But there's a whole lot of people out there that's about the culture. Whole lot of people. And I'm telling you, this is the best thing that ever happened to us. The best thing.
Well,
And we gonna and the cream is gonna rise to the top.
and be like Trump. Keep on saying that, brother. If you got people to believe you, you got to keep saying that.
Wait a minute.
You got to keep saying it over and over and over again.
How did Trump get in this conversation?
Because he keeps saying his bull crap over and over again.
What is he saying? He ain't saying shit. He ain't saying a fucking thing. Excuse my French.
You missed the point. You missed the point. You missed it.
All he's about is
it went straight over your head. It went straight over your head.
Hey, all he's about is the thief comes by what? He comes by stealing, killing, and destroying. That's all he's about. That's all he's about. Stealing, killing, and destroying. That's all he's about.
Over your head. All right, people. Ted, you got about 2 more minutes. You want to keep on? I got one thing that I want to say, Ted, on top of what you just said, that we are the best that there is. And for someone to look at us and use our knowledge and our ability and stuff against us, that saying that you are DEI hire or you are DEI person and stuff and everything, and that's supposed to belittle you. It is beyond me that there are people out there who believe that crap.
I don't give a shit what they believe.
DEI hire. Damn y'all, I'm not a DEI hire. If I was, so what? Anyway, folks, it was nice seeing you all. The sun has came back out again and everything, and I'm gonna be okay here in rainy Georgia. Ted, you got some stuff going on down there in Tampa and everything that you better there's a few people out there marching. You might want to go out there and join the march with them. They down there in Tampa now.
Yeah, don't get me started. You start a whole new hour. I don't want to go there.
Hey man, we'll talk about this the next show. We're gonna talk about this this thing with the NC2A, and they're paying these athletes and stuff and everything, because there's a lot more stuff going on there than meets the eye. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.